Hey guys, Dave here with the Mail Authority. Just doing another cooking video. Today I'm going to be talking about how I prepare my pork tenderloin in a white wine sauce with some mushrooms. Very simple dish, easy to do, but very rewarding, very full of flavor, and just delicious. The first thing that you're going to need is obviously you're going to need some tenderloin. Onion is important, and I have some baby bella mushrooms, and of course white wine. I prefer Chardonnay. And the first step is to clean up your tenderloins. Okay, what you want to do is you want to remove all this white tissue here, because that makes it chewy. And the way you do that is you just cut it off pretty much. You know, try to get it as clean as possible. Make sure you have a sharp knife when you're doing this, because that's going to make your life so much easier. See, all this stuff is what you want to have gone. Alright, so after you finish cleaning off the tenderloins, it's time to cut it into pieces. What we're going to look for is about maybe a little bit more than half an inch. Just like that, okay? You're going to do this with all the tenderloins. You're going to want little pieces, you know, like this. They're going to go in the pan like that. Alright, so after your pork tenderloin is done and chopped, as you can see right here, ready to go, it's time to prep your yellow onion. Okay, so once all the prep work is done, you got your meat chopped, you got your onion sliced, you got your mushrooms. It's time to actually get the meat going. This is going to be the same technique that I used with the stew. Basically, take the meat, have my cast iron pan right here as you can see, and I'm on high heat. Let the temperature come up, let the core temperature of the pan come up, and then you basically take your meat, get a little oil in there. I've used canola oil, okay, and then you just put a few in at a time, not too many because you don't want to bring the temperature of the pan down. Brown on each side. While they're on this side, you put a little salt on it. Okay. Alright, so now I've finished my pork one. This is supposed to look like afterwards. Okay, we got a little preview. It's not supposed to be done all the way, but you know, brown. Now it's time for us to put in our onion. Okay. That going? We're going to throw in our mushrooms here. Alright, so after you done your mushrooms and your onions in the pan, they should be like this, nice and caramelized, alright? And next step is you're going to need your Chardonnay wine. You're going to need some cornstarch. I like to use this binder here. Frozen binder, it just means sauce binder in German. And you're going to need some whipping cream, and I have a little bit of broth because I'm a little bit low on the wine. So the first step is you go here, you add your wine. Okay? A little bit of broth here. This is just regular chicken broth. That smells heavenly. The onions, the mushrooms, especially the wine in there. Just perfect. A lot of nice and earthy flavors in there. Okay. Very nice. The next step is I'm going to take my sauce binder here. A little bit of my broth here. We get a spoon real quick. Okay. Starch in there. This is going to help get a nice thick consistency to our broth here. Okay. Alright, so I've let this simmer now for maybe 5-10 minutes. You know that all the alcohol of the wine dissipate and evaporate. Here it's left some of my broth. I added some cornstarch to it. It's going to make it nice and thick, okay? I'm also, at this point, I'm going to add my cream here, which is going to give it just even out the flavors, you know, make it nice and suave. Let that go in there. Turn down the heat a little bit. Give it a nice stir. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Stir it in. Perfect. Okay, turn down the heat onto very low. Now, finally, I'm going to add my meat. Okay. And you want to get all that sauce, because this has so much flavor in it right there. All those meat juices. Turn down the heat because you don't want it to simmer anymore. You don't want the meat to cook in the broth. This is just, you know, to warm the meat up again and get everything bonded. Perfect, perfect. And you keep this on very low heat, maybe for another 10 minutes, you know. You don't want it to cook anymore, you just want to keep it warm. Let the meat bind with the sauce. Get, you know, this is a good time now to put your pasta or your rice on the stove and get it going. And this is just gonna taste phenomenal. Alright, here's the finished product after you finish cooking your pasta, and we have a little salad to go with, a little balsamic salad. The sauce before you serve it, you know, taste it, might need a little extra salt, a little pepper, you know, just fine tune it, and that's it. It's another video from the Mail Authority. Until next time, remember, the man's law.